Gaming. So this is Mega Crotopolis. So make sure I'm live. Okay, so yeah, I'm live. Let's check it out on Restream. Just a double, triple, quadruple check. Looks like we are live. Anyways, so I'm gonna be playing. Oh, I gotta change the title of this one. Toggle restart broadcast supply changes. On Periscope. I guess I would be playing Evolution Land. I don't know what's gonna show. It says Evolution Land in the title for Periscope, but that's incorrect. So, anyways, we're playing Mega Crotopolis. So, Mega Crotopolis is a blockchain game that I've been playing for like 3 years. So basically, it's like SimCity. So that's kind of the first iteration. It was kind of simplicity. Was that you have specific buildings, and then you build them up, and then you can have a governance over a certain district. So it's like a set amount of land. You don't actually own the land itself, but you govern the district, which then allows you to receive dividends for every interaction that's done on that district. So there's various districts here. This is on the Tron side. It's a little bit more formal, I would say, in comparison to how Ethereum base was, because it was just kind of like there. So this is a various district owners. I don't have any districts on the Tron side, but that's not it's not a deterrent for me because I can still build in specific districts. My game plan has been pretty much buy land everywhere and kind of corner the market. So people eventually hit me up and tell me, hey, they want specific land. So that's something that can be easily adaptable. Okay, let me see. Make sure I'm streaming everywhere. So that's me streaming. Okay, I'm streaming on DLive. Let's see, make sure I'm streaming on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube right now. So yeah, live on YouTube. I'm just kind of randomly streaming. I'm gonna be doing this kind of periodically. And then I got the restream chat. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Up says update titles live with restream. Oh, okay. So I guess I could update my title for description. We'll be working on that in the future. Anyway, so I have a little bit of a balance. So my thing is I kind of just sit back. I'm kind of like very like the basis of this particular side. I don't really do a lot. I just kind of produce stuff. People use my resources, such as cancel an auction for land plot. Okay, I don't know when that happened. Um, that's odd. Okay, so I didn't do that. I don't know why that was even occurred, but people use my resources to like heal their people, say, and then because they're using my services, they pay me. So I get 7.68 Tron per. I don't. Okay. Oh, okay. So I traded. I sold my land. Okay, then someone did something with it. It was some error in the blockchain. Obviously, I was confused for a second there. So whoever's watching is, they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" But anyway, so this is Mega Crotopolis. I've been playing this game for 3 years. So the first iteration was the land. So I'll show you guys the land. You go check out the land and stuff. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's probably, I would say, it's probably the most advanced game on the blockchain. I mean, I love this game. This game just, and the thing is consistent divs. There's constant land sales. There's a lot going on. People are making strategies on it. People are literally like quitting their jobs for this game. So essentially, this is their life. But not for everybody. You could be very casual like me. Just buy land and let it sit and make value. So anyway, so the land iteration was number one. You couldn't build on it, right? So you couldn't build, you couldn't do anything. And then the Megacritopolis 3D world, or 3D, which was the aspect of building stuff and also having resources and citizens, kind of like the microeconomy. So that's like the citizens, the characters, kind of like almost in between Sims and SimCity. Not quite Sims yet, but at the next iteration, so like the nano or like the smaller beyond that, is that you're gonna have like furniture and you're gonna have stuff inside of apartments. You're gonna have like 3D access to things, you know. So that's kind of the big looking forward to. So here's the world demo. So we're gonna pull up the world demo and see what happens here. So the demo for the world is not quite there yet, but it's gonna happen. So definitely something to look forward to for anyone that's interested. Um, so I'm just checking out all my live streams here. Okay, so everything's good. Random earwig, you know. That's I have a setup in the garage right now, so you know it's kind of like random like spiders and stuff. So soon I'll have my office set up again. I'll be making some personable videos on Odyssey. Check me out there. I have my own channel, my personal channel. A pleasure to meet you in the Decentralized City. An upcoming world upgrade will transform Megacritopolis gaming map into a metaverse. Let me please introduce you to the main lobby. So yeah, so this is a lobby. You kind of just walk away. And the camera angles are like crazy, and it's like not the best right now. But so anyway, so there is these little like showrooms. So if we go to the showroom, say open auction. So this is the second showroom. The first showroom is basically an online gallery, you know, for your NFTs. So you could just like, you know, post your NFTs on the wall and kind of present them in a way that if people were interested, they would go and buy them in this type of art gallery, essentially. So that's kind of the gimmick here on the tower building or whatever, you know. So say one has already sold, number two is going to be sold, you know, at some point, and then there's as the price, excuse me, should have got some water. Probably have to get a little LaCroix in a second. But yeah, so the next step is in 15 hours and 46 minutes. So that it gradually, the price goes down. It says for everyday asking price reduced by 1/100th, 0.21 ETH. Until the offer is made, initial storefront will be 30% higher. So it'll be 30% higher, and then gradually goes down. So there is an incentive here. So having certain aspect. Wow, I got like a bunch of boxes and stuff. Sorry guys, I got tons of stuff I need to throw out. So don't mind. Ethereum storefront. Yeah, so this is something to look into if somebody wants to have kind of like a front row access to presenting your NFTs. And say you're an artist, and or just wanting to sell random NFTs that you've accumulated with like OpenSea and whatnot. You can present them and then you can sell them. So that's another way to have your own, kind of like a Beeple sells, kind of, selling your CryptoPunks or something, So that's pretty cool. So there's like a, gallery. That's a 24 by 24, so you can have like storefront kind of and then you can show presentation of stuff that you're selling. Say the satellites you attach to buildings, there's TVs and stuff. There's just like random stuff you can sell essentially. So it's pretty cool. So it's a crypto art gallery, warehouse, corporation office, furniture store, clothing, appliance, private apartment. So you can kind of do whatever you want with it, right? There's just multiple aspects to it. So that's the beauty of the game. I really like this game, but it's still being developed. It's still in a huge development. And there's another actually branch to this. It's called Farsight. That's something I invested in. It was called originally Moon, so it was kind of like the Moon aspect of what's it called? What's that game? It was Megacortopolis. My bad. So the moon was kind of like the, this is Earth, this is the moon, kind of thing. But that didn't like take off that well. So they kind of reintegrated it to a whole new game called Farsight. So completely different. But anyone that invested early on was able to, they get benefited by previously invested. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the game. I'll just talk to you guys. I know some people like kind of left because they were like, this is boring. I get it. I just talk a lot. But I like to let you guys know what's going on. So, anyways, I have all sorts of buildings. So, daily as I play, so in the future videos, I don't have to, like, explain so much. But as we proceed, it's like, if I don't explain it, who's going to explain it? So, for sometimes, when I click it, it doesn't go to the building. I despise when that happens. So I have 22 hours before I can collect this. You can press a collect now. That's 5 times the price. But I'd rather just wait. So if you do collect now, it's 14. So if I sit there and wait, it'll be 2.81. Huge difference. That's like almost 7 times. It says 5, obviously, with math. But just on the base, 2 to 4, or 2 to 14, that's 7. So a little less than 7, so 5. Makes sense. So I have a day for that. So that particular building, because it's a level 2, so if I go to like a level 3, that's most likely ready, So I usually just go all of them at once, So once they're all ready to go, I just kind of just do all of them at once, even though some of the buildings take less time. So I kind of gradually upgrade everything to like say level 1. Everybody goes to level 2. I do it as as I go, receiving dividends throughout the week or whatnot. Use that to upgrade my buildings, and then that's kind of the game plan, is just gradually build everything up. Some people just focus on one building and that's their game. That's great. I kind of just do all of it. I have all these little drips everywhere, so I can just put it back in the game. So I could go and collect. So in all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna collect now, and then collect now, and then it'll confirm it. And it'll take away from my total and the in-game balance. So because this is built on Matic, there's a side chain to it, so you can transfer from Tron to ETH, and that's kind of like your Matic address is both Tron and ETH, so they both are the same, if that makes sense. So on the Tron and the ETH side on Matic is like this one particular address, which kind of confused me on OpenSea because it shows transactions that I was like, somebody got my private key or something. What's going on? How are they transferring all this stuff? And then I realized they combine both accounts together. So they're like, yeah, it's the same dude. So it worked out for me because it's like, oh, that makes sense. They have one account that works for both, the sidechain. So when you're like, hey, I want to withdraw 100 Tron, you withdraw it, and that goes into your Tron account. And say, I'm going to go on the Ethereum side. So here's a little switch. You go to the Ethereum side. So you have to have both logged in, obviously, to do this. So it just seamlessly logs into the other side. And then, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Sorry, short-term memory. Then you have, my ETH address, which is my Matic address, that doubles for both. And then you can switch over to sending over to the ETH side, and then you have it on ETH. So that's kind of the beauty of it, You can kind of it's kind of cross-platform, but not quite yet on this particular one. I would say Evolution Land has that kind of more down than this side, but, we'll see in the future. I think they're focusing on the world upgrade, and then they're going to combine both. So once that happens, I get the best of both worlds regardless of what happens, because I have 2 districts on the ETH side. So if you go to districts for me, I have 2 districts. And I got these very early on. Right now they're about $20,000 US. I've seen them sell up to 30, 40 maybe, I think. With the ETH prices, I would technically have about $120,000. Based on ETH price that went up to 4,000. I had an offer for 30 ETH. I think I had an offer higher than that, but I was like, I was really holding out because the world upgrade is going to be huge, So essentially, if I bought that, I could have went and bought them again or something, or bought another district. I could have benefited the most if I sold it and then waited till the price of ETH drops, buy twice as much, essentially, and then just buy a bunch of districts. But you know, that wasn't the, you know, I didn't think about that. Anyway, so yeah, Megacritopolis. I'm not like really going too far into it. I'm just gonna play it. You know, I'm just gonna play it. I want to check out what's going on in the market. So I might actually just put up some stuff for sale. So let's see. Yeah, so I kind of like go here, and then I'll go to the Tron side. I go to the east side. So I'm gonna kind of see if I can arbitrage anything. I do have a little bit of money, so I have like kind of a drip per se. Oh, I didn't have to click over there. I could have just clicked local. Oh, local offices. So if I go to my districts, which is like in this corner, this is where I live. This is where I live. So I have .02 just chilling. Blocks in this district. Yeah, so I get okay amount in this district, but there's one district that I do pretty dang good. I wish it was better, you know, like it's kind of like in development, so I have a good spot here. See, I keep clicking in. It's like, bro, there's a couple little hiccups in the game that I just kind of irk me, and sometimes they're useful. So, let's see. So yeah, distributed 34.34. So if you go to funds, this has a very small number for development. So you kind of just, to get the best out of your bang out of your buck, essentially, is like if you go into the offices, and then actually go to districts, and then you see how much ETH is in each district. So say, so there was like 3, there's 8 ETH in one, and so people kind of focus on. So Danny's a big player, so their upgrades in this district are huge. So anybody that has land in this district 109 is gonna benefit the most. So if they have like, say, industrial buildings, mostly focused on industrial, excuse me, and energy buildings. So this is crazy how much mega they have staked in here. Those people have a lot going on. There's 5 players staking 11,000. So that's a huge aspect to being able to be a part of this district, because you get a drip from that 8. So you'll be getting pretty paid. You get paid pretty well. So their development is pretty stretched, you know, like they have a lot going on. So here's my 2 districts. You know, I don't have a lot in here, and it's pretty much just me developing. And I have, you know, everybody has their, you know, taxes up kind of high. Some are lower, you know, to kind of get people to get in there. Mine are pretty dang. Mine are literally the lowest you can put it, so I kind of incentivize people. So that's another thing. Like this person's, I don't even know what the M's, municipal. So like, police stations all the way up. So you're probably not going to be putting anyone there at police stations. But this has a 2% chance of producing 2 citizens with the price of 1. So that's pretty cool, you know. But they have 600 mega. Just Kevin K. Kevin K was a OG player that got a good deal, man. He was, you know, looking for a good deal for a long time, and then he finally found one. His persistence paid off. So 8 Bitcoin Baller. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. I thought this was not that name. It wasn't that name. So these people get 0.09 drip daily to their accounts. So they all get a piece of that. That's pretty dope. And the thing is this is like DeFi and like staking mechanisms and all that all in one, you know. Really looking at it at kind of the bigger scope here is that it has all the DeFi aspects of farming and I know the drip, having a type of you know, stake into it, and you receive a certain ETH payout every day. This has it, but it has more to it. It's so complex. You can't just be like, I'm gonna get out of it and sell everything. No, like you're actually heavily invested. These guys are invested multiple years. Metho straight, like that guy, Blue Chip, Diablo X. I've seen him for a long time. These are big, yeah. These are Rod. These are big players. These players have been out here for years and years and years, and we're just, you know, we're just here playing the game, you know. So it's crazy. So it looks like about 8 ETH, that particular one, 8.8. Danny, this is the best district. It's probably the most well developed. Yeah, look at those major buildings. I actually have 2 spots here. I have, let's see. Where is my building? What is this, 109? So I'm gonna, so to kind of look it up, you go, say District 109, and I have 2 buildings here. So these buildings benefit the most, especially energy. Like my faster energy production and all buildings, additional stamina points for our appointed citizens. So these guys get this bonus life. They get 1,400. They get 400 stamina on bonus. So, hey man, they benefit the most for being inside of a district that literally I didn't, I didn't really do anything. Chat message already stream, so it's kind of like on. Oh yeah, so that's just when people are ready to talk. I don't know. I'm just kind of here. What does it matter? Let's see. Yeah, I don't even need to have that present anymore. Anyways, I guess I could just put it over here. Alright, I'm getting used to this stuff. Don't mind me. So yeah, faster production. It's pretty cool, man. Like, I get the benefit from being inside these districts, and I can upgrade these buildings as much as I can. And these are really good. Like, the resource levels on these are 2, and the other one's I think 4 or 5. And I bought these like so long ago. I bought them before the game turned into this new game, because I was just looking for places to buy cheapest properties before the game was built completely. I just had the site for it, and that's the thing is, like, blockchain games are like, they're long term, especially if they're like a quality project. You can get into something that kind of fails in 3 to 6 months, and if you don't sell out of it, you're held with these NFTs that have no value because no one's playing it. But this has like so many complexities to it, and it's gonna be even more complex. Which it's not even like, people love complex. People love the complexities of things because it just has so much to do. You're not bored on certain games. Which happens pretty quick. But anyways, so this is Megacritopolis. I'll play this another time. You guys check it out. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. And I'm seeing the forefront of this game's development. I talked to I'm testing the game before it's public. Stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's being like the guy that played the game and then made a name for himself. Let's see. We back? Are we back? Looks like we are, but it says live. Trying to play it. Alright, I'm just kind of working on this. Don't mind me for a second, guys. Says Twitch is sending data. Twitch is like not doing it. Ah, man. Let's see what it says online or offline. It says offline for everything. That's trash, dude. Wow. Okay. He's back. I don't even know. I have 2 different internets for this reason. I have like the one that's supposed to be blazing fast, and it's like trash, bro. It's so trash. This whole week's been like just bad, And then there's other ones that are just working. I don't know. D-Live's like, bruh, where you at? It says I'm offline on D-Live. Swear. No, it's live. Okay, now I'm on Restream. Now I'm on YouTube. It's the 240. Okay, I'm just making sure my quality's up there, so I can just stream at 240 for myself. Then Twitch is just twitching out. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, I just have to fix this stuff, you know? It's like, if I don't fix it, who's gonna do it? Anyways, so my land's pretty decent here. Oh, this is 14. So we got 21. So I need 15 to build my people. But I don't want to just do, one person at a time. So probably gonna do like a fleet of people, like 5. So I'll do like 5 people. So I'm probably build up till I get like 75 fire. Build up those people, and then just start doing it with other stuff too. So that's another thing, is once you get to a certain point, you kind of have to have other resources to carry all of them together. Because if you just do one set of 15, it's not gonna do it. So I guess I'll give you guys an example here. So I'll go back over here, but I'm gonna do Evolution Land. Evolution Land. So I'll play Evolution Land on probably Byzantine. It would be the best bet just because it's faster and cheaper. So I'm going to get started. Make sure I have my Tron account. Okay. Oh, 95. So transactions are kind of bad. So for that case, I just go over to Mega Cryptopolis. Wait, I have too many open. Actually, I'm going to get a LaCroix. Give me a second. So I got these new LaCroix. This Pastique watermelon, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, excuse me. I need to get out. Anyways, so I got a little bit of Tron here. I'm probably gonna throw 300 my way. So it's easy, just approve it, and then you press confirm, and then voila, it's in your account. So 300 Tron. Let's get this going, so that way I can get my, Evolution Land moving. I'm gonna show you guys like what I mean on, building some apostles, essentially, essentially. But if you do it right, you're able to get all 5 elements with level 3 resource level. So it's pretty dope. I've accomplished it many times. I think there was one, was it someone? He was able to do it at a lower level. I think he did it at level, generation 5, I believe, or 4. Maybe even 3. I don't think he even do it 3, but yeah, like 4. So it was like every time it added to it, so. Should be 395. Should be a plus 300 plus. Yeah, there we go. 390. Okay, cool. Alright, so that works. And then you go to Evolution Land, and I'm gonna go to Byzantine. It's funny, one DAP is paying for the other DAP. Isn't that really cool? Super cool. It's really cool to have that. So the Byzantine side, I'll sign in here. Okay. No, this is not the right account. So I'll have to send. So yeah, I'll send 300 over here. And then I'll send the other account some ring too. Send like 500. Okay, cool. So I'll get a little bit of some mulalas over here, and then I'm gonna switch account. should have a 300 show me the money. Oh yeah, 320. And then ring 529. So I did have ring in this account before, but not much. You need 50 ring to do stuff. So. Oh my god. I just really don't want my dogs to be barking in the background. It's annoying. You know, like yeah. So chess. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, bro, the Chester out on the Tron side? No. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. So how much ring is stuck in here? It's a lot of ring. Anyways, so I'm going to go to my apostles. On this side is a lot more going on. There's a lot more going on. This is the Byzantine side. It's not the Hiko side, so we'll see what happens here. Jeez, the loading is just trash right now. And it's not, necessarily you guys. Wow. So I'm gonna have to step this down. Step this down in streaming, bro. Video. I can't do it. It won't let me do it. Is it actually doing this? Like everywhere else? I don't know. Some of the streams are just trash. YouTube has probably the best. I'd say YouTube has the best right now. Anyways, so I'm gonna go check on who's free. So this person wasn't produced or wasn't what's that? It wasn't used yet. So they don't have like a little heart right here. It's called the Harbinger tax mode. So this person 3, so yeah, has a level 3 resource. It's probably like me, testing. So kind of I'll show you guys what I've done before, and kind of like what I do to kind of work that. So this one has 3 and a 2. So if I were to add anything to them, I'd add a like 3 wood or fire or something, and it would carry it all over. But it also could null and void it where there's only 3 of one resource. So it's kind of, in most cases it works fine, but it's like sometimes this doesn't work, So this has 1. None of these are like that appealing to produce, They have to have pretty good skills. At this point, I'm playing the game for so long. You just have these like crapshoot children that he just doesn't do anything. So my bit rate is 3. Oh man, my FPS is dropping. Oh my god. They have to. I'm just gonna see what my 1080p is streaming. It sounds like. Hello. Just gotta see how my live is. Gotta double triple check, My YouTube is good. That's the thing, is my YouTube stream is good. I think Twitch and DLive need a little bit more help, and then Restream is just kind of like, hey, is this working or not? But YouTube seems to be the only one that's working properly. So anyways, just going down the list. So yeah, these are like my tests, guys. Like, yeah, test dude, So I think I'm probably from now on gonna be just streaming the YouTube mostly. That just seems to be easiest and the most responsive to my videos. So I'm gonna downsize this video just okay. So yeah, none of these guys are that good. The good ones are probably put the work. And having that, like, bro, are you serious? I'm like, come on. Let me click on somebody. Just because they're working, I can't click on them? Like, are you serious? That's dumb. Yeah, that doesn't happen often. I'm gonna have to talk to the devs about that because that's pretty dumb. And I'm trying to showcase the game, you know. Nothing against you guys, you know, the developers, but look at that. I can't even click. Can't even click. But let's see. Yeah, so a lot of these are level 3 resources, so it carries over pretty well, but I can't even click. That's just odd. Okay, let me reset this. So I should be able to click anybody, especially if they had the Harbinger tax mode or is working. So the little heart, that means like I've already like processed it to be like you have a death sentence essentially. Okay, now I can click on them. This girl's good. This girl's really good. Her children. She has a shit ton of children. Okay, so I'm gonna open up another window. So I'm gonna see about her breeding with whomever, and then okay. So the gimmick here is that she might be slow. The first she's generation 1. If she's slow, if she produces with somebody that has a fast rating, that means their birthing process is much faster. So in this game, males can be pregnant too. Okay, we're like seahorses out here. Right? That's kind of weird. Just realized that. I'm like, dudes can get pregnant, man. That's pretty dope. You know, guys can get pregnant too. You know, why can't I'm a dude? You know, carry a baby. All right, so I think I checked these people out. They suck ass. So I just kind of wanted to throw it out there. Yeah, this one's suck ass. She is like strong, dude. 22 and 45. Like, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's agility and strength. So this one's actually fast, but it's just it's a boy. I'll breed as a woman. Are you serious? I swear it's my internet or something. It probably is. It's because of the streaming to multiple platforms. Wow, this one has a lot. Look at that. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 2. So It only has parents. It doesn't have. Yeah, this one's working. Water. Yeah, water. But she's versatile, so she could just do whatever, you know? Like any one. So if I start building her up, you know, whoever, they will have 3 across the board. There's some that have 3 across the board, but it's hard to get the stats up because I bred them so much early on that their stats are shit. So, you know, what can I do? Bruh. Brohemidor. Son of a... Alright, I'll have to click over here. Let's see. I'm gonna click. I should go automatically to the screen. It should be this guy. No, not you. There we go. That's the guy. It might not be. I don't know. Ah, damn it. His strength is trash, homie. Actually, let me go back on her. Let's see what's her. She's 3 gold, so I'd probably put like a 3 fire next. He's. I guess all intents and purposes, I'm gonna go with him. 42.55. Let's do it. 42.55. So I'm gonna see how this goes. 42.55. I don't know if they're related. Nah, they're not. Okay. That was like the best candidate for her too. So you press OK. This should bring a menu down. I'm sure this is my internet, so don't blame the game creators on this one. I'm streaming on multiple things at 1080p, so I say YouTube is the best place to go watch me right now. Twitch is twitching out, and DLive is like not DLive. It's dead. Sorry. Dude, this is trash, homie. Okay, let's go back. Alright. We'll try again. Try to make this baby. Come on. Let's make this baby. Alright, let's go back, breed. Since I put him in Harbinger tax mode, though, it probably automatically did that. Yeah. Somehow that always does it. And then the signature gets signed. They're like, oh, you're on your own, buddy. Oh, man. It might not even do it right now just because the internet's trash. Man, I gotta talk to my ISP. That's the biggest thing. The reason why I haven't been streaming so much is because, you know, I get like this, you know, like freaking internet's just like, nah, it's cool. Like I'm about to go switch it